This is all in your head. This is all in your head.
Asha is big cat.
Okay, so as Joe's explaining this to you, you have faintly
It would
heard.
be terrible
Everyone,
at this if this was
everyone
really happening, making me laugh.
calm. We gotta calm down.
Okay, well, since I'm sleeping, give me a second real quick. Sorry.
It's okay. So, as Joe is quickly giving you the brief rundown of your god, you only retain that this is a deity he has clearly devoted his life to and soul worship of. And since you're a druid and you only know nature and Terra has your true deity, you were very unaware of it at first and only retained some minor parts of the information he's telling you.
Okay.
And this is your turn, Natasha.
Okay.
Jackal were in the background and Joe decides to talk about religion.
Yep.
Can I ignore him?
No, you already rolled a religion check and Joe gave you a brief rundown, so it's too late.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Joe.
You should have said that.
Well, I didn't think that was a thing I could do. Ignore him.
On 3, we're gonna rush the fucker and kill it.
Are you talking about the
this is what's gonna happen. No.
Okay, so alright, so this is Natasha first, but while this is happening, Joe is hearing via mind link. Joe, we're gonna kill the jackal. That's all you can hear, because Joe's kind of distracted, so his mind's not fully focused on
I'll wait.
on what you're. Alright, so Natasha, this is you. You've just been giving a brief lesson on another person's deity.
I have no response.
What, you guys say nothing? This is the most bland conversation I've ever had to DM over.
Turns head slightly. Looks confused.
Basically looks confused because I know nothing of human culture.
Okay.
Well, no, you would know something. Alright, so, this is actually the jackal wares, for one. You hear it rustle in the things. You hear a slight, not 100% a howl, more of a beastly, grunt. As you hear a deer scream in the distance as it's taking its neck spray. And it's starting munching and just devouring the creature. Taking its time, though, unaware of what is happening, only a few 40 feet behind it.
Oh,
I'd say adjacent to it. Okay. So you guys both hear the deer screech out, and that was I would say with the deer screeching out, Big Boss, you are awake.
Oh, I look at the scene unfolding in front of me, and I look.
For one, roll a perception check. Roll a perception check to see if how well you understand what is going on.
Shit, I did.
You also probably can't see me.
Roll perception. No, he won't see you regardless. Roll with disadvantage. So roll a natural 20, and then tell me what you get.
I got 8.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are also completely unaware of what is happening, other than you hear a deer screech in the background, and you see this somewhat big figure now has slightly gotten closer to you guys.
Can I mind link to Aiden and explain him the situation?
Okay, you'd have to mind link from Joe though.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Tell Joe that I'm dipping and to calm down Aiden.
Okay, so
just hear the Discord
Aiden, all you hear out of has you awake and are kind of taken aback by this creature that is completely just ripping this deer open with its bare hands and its mouth, just completely tearing into it.
Munchy.
You hear a voice in the back of your head, a somewhat familiar voice from the stranger you encountered that was bleeding out earlier today.
He says, "Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn."
So I want to explain to him the situation and what's going on, and to whatever he does, be as quiet as possible.
So he quietly and calmly calms you down and explains to you, while this is happening, we are back to Joe and Natasha talking.
Okay. Now that our focus has been shifted from religion, I would like to shift our full focus over to good old Jackal over there.
Oh god.
Get me prepared for combat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Joe, you all roll initiative bonuses, right? And that's just 20
Yeah, it's initiative and
with everyone except Joe disadvantage.
Oh, me too?
Everyone roll 2d20s
you
with
want me to roll for
disadvantage.
you want me to roll for the
Initiative.
you want me to roll for the Jackalware as
I
well?
rolled a 19 and an 18.
No,
Oh
I
my
can roll
God.
I can roll for the Jackalware.
Okay.
And the
I rolled a
Jackalware rolled a
okay.
20, so you're all fucked.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I rolled a-
gosh.
I rolled a natural 20.
Wait. Is it plus perception?
No, nothing.
No,
This
it's
is just your initiative.
I rolled a 9.
Everyone with disadvantage except Joe.
I rolled
So-
3.
Okay, so
I rolled.
one at a time. 20 and below. 15 and below.
I got 18.
Okay, 18. All right, you're pretty good. Joe, what did you roll?
I rolled 11.
Okay, so 15, 15, 11, and what did you two roll?
I rolled a 9.
I rolled 3.
That's a slow start.
you're
You gave
gonna
me the 15 one.
you're gonna be fucked in the ass. All right, so now that all of you are kind of together and understand there is a beast below you, you can you get the sense that since he's unaware of your presence, you can either leave this beast or you can attack this beast.
I want to mind link to the beast and try to confuse it.
The beast understands no current language in its beast form.
Rats. Okay. Can I move closer? Can I move in closer to the beast while telling Joe where I'm going to go?
You're invisible still, right?
Yeah, but like via disconnect from Aiden. Fucking boom him.
Alright, so you approach within the beast.
Behind a tree.
Now I will tell you, since it did roll a 20, I will
is it
roll a
rolling
perception.
20 perception?
No, I'm gonna roll a 20, right? I'm gonna roll a d20 right now for perception. And since
Oh,
this is a
fucking-
beast, it can still smell you.
Oh god.
So,
I want to hide behind a tree.
I don't
uh,
think that's gonna help.
True.
it rolled a 14, so it can definitely smell you if you get within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
And how far away are we from it?
You are 45 feet from it.
Oh, you don't have much
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
I mean, I have.
Well, if it picked up a faint scent, like I don't think that'd be that big of a deal.
This is a beast that is clearly hunting anything around it. I
Yeah,
would.
one wrong move and we're all fucked.
What if I get its attention for a brief second and then walk back out of the range?
It would pursue you.
Oh God.
It will kill us.
Okay, so
I relate Joe.
everyone
I
calm.
can't do
Everyone
shit.
calm. All right. So since Joe rolled, who rolled the highest initiative
I rolled
again?
the highest.
Okay, you will lead. All right. Who wants to lead the charge first? I should say. What is your order? Are you guys in a line, and who's gonna lead?
I think we have Joe attack head on. Aiden make some fucking noise. What do druids do?
What did Druids do? Joe is immediately sad on the inside. I can hear it. I can hear it. I don't even need to be there. I can hear it.
I'm in pain.
I'm in pain too. What do Druids do?
What do they do? They just
Okay.
like ask animals for help, right?
Summon tree. That's what they do, obviously.
Okay. No, but I think that the best course of action is to distract it so I can get behind
For
it
one,
and
you do
insta-kill
realize
it.
the beast. Before you guys like do your marching order, I am telling you this beast is 100% optional. Like, you don't have to fight this thing.
I walk away at a rate of 30 feet.
Oh. So we're not fighting it?
No.
Cringe.
Okay, first off,
It is still a person for one. Since Joe has told you the information, he is aware of it. It still is a living person.
Oh, it's a person, you said.
Wait, it's a person?
It's a person because it's a were-jackal.
It's a jackal were.
I am kind of uncomfortable with killing those since they are.
Now, is this were-jackal a male or a female?
Oh, not on that.
Since
again.
you rolled such a shit perception for one, you have no idea what it is.
It doesn't matter.
What kind of creature it is, what gender it is, or what it's even doing. You explained it, however, you also rolled the crap perception, so your understanding of what's going on is only what Joe told you, and Joe told you as minimum as possible.
Okay, well... In that case, I sneak off in the direction that Joe went. Am I able to tell?
Now, I will tell you, if you guys try to go away from it, you will have to go out and around. Considering that what is directly in front of you. So he is to the right of you, adjacent, roughly 45 feet. Directly in front of you is the types of creatures he is hunting that is running from you. To the left are where the herd of deer are going, so you'd have to go out and around to try to avoid this creature.
Oh boy.
I follow Joe.
I also follow Joe.
Okay, so Joe, you are the marching order of our merry men.
I would have to say we are going around. You said it is to the...
Is it to the right adjacent to you? You would have to go all the way out and around to the right to avoid it, because that's where the pack of deer it is hunting went to the left. Your vast knowledge of this beast, since you rolled so high, is the fact that it is going to hunt down as much deer as it can before it changes back. It's going to follow them to the left.
Wait, what does it change into?
It changes back into a normal person. It's like a werewolf. It changes back into
Wait,
jackal.
It's a person that doesn't know how to speak?
While it's in its beast form, it's like a werewolf. It does not understand any language, nor can it speak.
Okay. Makes more sense.
Okay, so we're going at the
So in order to go around this beast, you actually walk past the hutch you had previously encountered.
So I want to wave hi to Grandma.
As you pass the house, you actually notice...
I turn my invisibility
Do
off
I
and wave
have to
hi to
follow
Grandma.
them?
You can if you want. I mean, this is D&D. They
Okay,
just said they were
I
following
follow.
you.
Just follow like 30 feet behind us.
I follow, like 10 feet behind them.
Alright, so, as you go to wave to the old lady, you actually notice there appears to be a much younger woman there instead of the old lady at night.
Hey. I tell the folks that I was rescued by. The fuck is this shit?
What do you mean?
Wait, how young are we talking?
Oh my god. I knew the moment I was gonna say she was a witch and at night she goes back to being a younger person, he was immediately gonna try to fuck her.
I want to knock on her door and say hello.
Okay, so
I can see
much
where this
younger
is going
woman.
once they figure out what I am.
So as you approach, you can tell that. Roll perception, actually. Whoever approached.
Okay. I still want to stay invisible now that I know it's a different person, though.
Well, you already decloaked yourself, so.
Okay, unfortunate. Do I roll anything like minus or plus?
No. Since her houses are lit somewhat by torch, I will give you with a normal roll.
Normal? Okay, I rolled a 12.
Okay. You can kind of tell that she emanates a somewhat familiar aura. She does not look like the same woman, mostly, as far as you can tell. However, you can kind of tell some of the innate features and her facial structure is somewhat similar to the woman you met earlier that night.
I motion the members of the people I came with, and I come up to the front door and knock on it and tell them, if shit goes down, kill her.
So as you open
I
the
say
door,
that before I open the door.
So, well, you knocked on the door. You didn't open it. She slightly opens the door. In the exact same motion the older woman had done before. And she says, "Hello."
I ask her, what happened to the lady in this house that was here before?
She pauses, looks at you, and glances, looking you up and down. She's gone out.
Where?
She pauses again, looks at you again with more an intense stare instead of a gaze, and does not respond.
Why the long face?
She's like an autistic child at this point.
Oh god.
Why?
No reason in particular. She replies very briefly, very shortly.
Where exactly did she go?
I do not know. I visit her only occasionally. I just came.
What's your relationship to her?
What are you, a fucking cop?
Yep. This woman gave me, bro. This woman gave us soup and bread. I didn't even know what's happening here.
I mean, shh.
I'm deeply invested in this
I know. Shh. I mean, he is kind of right. This woman did open her whole home to you, the comfort of her home, and offered you in. She looks at you again with a stare. This time, stepping a bit back, creaking the door, just slightly a little close, but not close enough that you can't see her, and that you can still like kind of stand within the doorway. You're not in the doorway; you're in front of it. But if you wanted to, you could stand in front of the doorway still.
And she just is that all she does?
That is all she does. She's not actually replied to you about that.
I scream.
What? Fucking
Before
idiot,
you
there's
get
no
off,
room.
before you get off even a sound, you feel a bit of magic wrap around your mouth. And as you go to shout, nothing. Completely nothing.
Okay. Well, is she still? Is she in the exact same position as before?
She's stood up more rightly. Like she's now standing up. You can tell she has something behind her back as the magic slowly disperses.
Instantly go invisible.
Roll a sleight of hand. So roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Dexter, Jesus.
Because you still have to pull out the knife, remember?
D20 plus 4. Okay.
With disadvantage.
Roll. Wait, with disadvantage? Why disadvantage? Yeah. Oh, does that mean I just roll 2?
You just roll 2 and you take the lower number.
All right, roll. I got.
You are fucked.
Why?
With her, proficiency bonus, she rolled a 19. Oh,
I got a 20.
Damn.
With what? That was your lowest one. Was a 20? You rolled 2 natural 20s.
I got a 17 and a 16, and then plus my 4.
Okay. So she does not. Since you didn't move, right? You just went invisible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She sees you pull something out and disappears. She looks kind of unfazed by this. And she kind of stares at the somewhat silhouette figure that you are.
I want to walk around the house and cut a hole through the wall with my other dagger.
Before you can even leave the porch.
While what's it called? While telling Joe what I'm doing.
Before you can even leave the porch, there was a magical barrier that stops you from leaving the front step.
You think a barrier will work?
All right.
Old cell.
She is still following you with her eye. You can't.
What?
It's a magical barrier. Your knife is a physical weapon.
But my knife has magic. Okay, whatever.
Knife has magical properties. Does not make it a magic-based item. Because it technically does not affect their combat. It only affects your physical attributes. So the knife at base is still a physical weapon.
This is fair. Okay. So can she see me still?
She is following you with her eye.
All right. Fuck. I mind linked to Joe, and I asked him if he could tell what the fuck is going on.
Joe, roll a perception check.
We are looking at a 7.
Oh my god.
So, Joe is bewildered by what is happening. All his normal paladin motif is a bit unnerved, slightly, at what is happening.
Can I try to talk her down?
I ask Aiden to come assist me.
Can I try to talk the
Be a
witch
mind
down
link.
through persuasion?
Roll
I want
charisma
Aiden to
throw.
walk up.
Well, are you gonna approach her for one first?
Well, yeah.
Well, I
Well, for one, you don't see the barrier. I should describe this better. You don't see the barrier. You just know that you actually don't see anything that has happened. You just see he went invisible, and now you're hearing his voice through your head.
I want to mind link to him and tell him and to ask him for backup.
Backup doing what?
But I just come up and talk to her and ask her questions and shit. Maybe try to distract her.
I try to talk her down. I try
With the glasses.
So do you approach her? What are you doing? You're like 10 feet away from the porch. All of you.
I walk up to the porch. I'm like, listen, ma'am. Things might have gotten a little out of hand with me and my friend. I hear that he's asking for assistance. Just let him go, and we'll be on our way. We won't bother you anymore.
She looks at you. We'll actually roll a charisma with disadvantage.
Oh shit! Wait.
With disadvantage.
Okay, so 11.
She rolled a 12.
Fuck!
She only rolled a 12 plus her proficiency modifier.
Can I ask our druid for help?
I mean,
no
you
reason
can.
for
It's up to Natasha if she actually wants to help you. Everyone, again, like I said, is kind of bewildered. You'd have to tell them the situation and what's going on to every single person.
Okay. So we know she's following us at this point, right?
She's not following you. You haven't left the porch.
Yeah, no, you've been
No,
I
I'm talking about
followed
following
them
us from the what's it called? From
the
like
spot
the beast thing.
with the
No. In order to go away from the beast, you had to go back by her hutch to go around it, due to its range.
Right,
So
and then she's been behind us though, right?
Yes.
The house, yes.
Okay. And we're aware of her presence still, yes?
Yes.
I think two
All
of you
are
are
in her-
aware of me, but
Oh yeah, Aiden isn't.
I think he is.
Yeah, Aiden
Can you jump
was
scare Aiden for us?
Okay, hold on. Aiden was actually allowed freely through the barrier.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Need to talk.
Wait, so okay, huh? I mind linked to this person I barely know and ask if she knows what's happening.
Okay, roll a perception check with a disadvantage.
Wait,
Me or
wait.
her?
No, her. Natasha, roll a perception check with disadvantage. So 2d20s and take the lowest number.
Okay, hang
Because
on.
she does live in these woods, right?
However, she does not know this creature. This is definitely a creature that is kept
9.
close to herself.
It's fine.
You also have no idea what is
Jesus
happening.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
You're all rolling
my-
such low. I want to give you guys so much information, but you're rolling so low.
Yeah,
that
it's kind of
no one-
abysmal.
It's abysmal, and you went invisible, so that's not helping that anyone knows what's going on, for one.
You're freaking invisible. I could barely even
So
tell you're
the-
there.
So
The only one that is aware of your
seems a
presence
witch.
is the witch. Well, you don't know you don't know she's a witch yet. You just know it's a younger woman.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ask the person? I want to move around a little bit and see if she's tracking me with her eyes, because it seems like she is.
Her eye slowly follows you as you move around the porch, very intently staring at you.
So, how can you see me?
Are you gonna
I rolled a
say it?
19, bro.
Are you gonna say it? Or are you gonna...
Yeah, I want to say it out loud.
She looks at you. Still see that she's hiding something behind her back. But she does not reply.
Alright, I want to turn off the...
And if you want, you can ask me out of player if you want to ask the DM how she can see you.
Oh, okay. How can she see me? Is it just like a wizard thing?
She used detect magic to detect your magical item.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. I want to leave my invisibility and ask her if we can leave.
That's all you're gonna ask her.
I mean, she seems to be on guard at this point, and there's no...
You can try to disarm her. I mean...
With what?
Out of character, she still is the same old woman that offered you entrance to her home.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
But we
that's
don't
the
know
problem.
that.
I know.
Which is why I'm interrogating this woman in the first place.
So
I guess I could ask her what the barrier was. Or why did I bounce off something?
What do you want to do first? This is all up to you.
I want to be not invisible anymore and ask her what I just bounced off of.
She looks at you. Still, oh, softer. Look, as you drop the invisibility. She looks at you and she asks you. Very calmly. As if nothing you have done so far has actually fazed her at all. Why did you leave?
Leave what?
Is that your reply?
Yes, leave what?
She looks at you again. The spectral realm.
This is an interesting point to join in on. I mean, there's no point since they could see me.
As you can tell, she's clearly aware of what both your weapons can do and where you actually went into.
I'd like to say, like, there was no point in being there since she could see me.
Why'd you even go in there in the first place?
To see if I could get behind, to get around the house to see what was in her hand.
She looks at you. You can tell she's actually roll up another perception check.
Roll another perception check. Okay. 16 plus 5, 20.
Okay. You can tell she is acutely aware of the werejackle behind you guys.
I was about to tell her about that.
And she is kind of trying to keep you here. All of you. She looks at you. She does not reply at first. She then slowly says, "Why do you want to see what's in my hands?"
Curiosity more than anything.
Can I interject for a second?
You can. Because all of you can see the witch and everything.
I was going to say, does she know I'm there?
She knows everyone is there, and you can actually, everyone roll perception checks.
Being so far away.
You're still, everyone roll perception checks real quick.
Again, or do I need to roll another one?
Not everyone but you. You already rolled. Okay.
Oh, wait, so I have to roll again?
Everyone roll perception checks with disadvantage.
And that's 2?
2 dice and take the lower number.
Okay.
17 and 3.
Alright, Joe. So you were kind of taken aback, you are regaining your paladin-like thing, and your god whispers into your ear. You are trapped.
I am.
You feel a faint magical aura surrounding the house and surrounding all of you.
Does it count if my thing rolled 10 twice?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. 10. You just take 10, and you are also unaware of what happened. Who else rolled?
Aiden did.
Yeah, but what number did you?
A 16.
Skull.
You feel a faint magical aura around you, and you feel the presence that whatever this creature does in the doorway is trying to keep you all here.
Ooh,
So and I know what it is, right? Because I bought it. Because I rolled 20.
I don't think anyone knows what it is.
You rolled a 20, but that was to see. You are aware of the magic, and you are aware of something very familiar about this being in the doorway.
Okay. Can I ask her if she knows about the big fucker?
Yes, you can.
All right. Ask her if she knows about the big fucker.
That's a.
I don't remember its name.
Choice of words.
She kind of. Alright.
Yeah.
She kind of. Like, I didn't mean shush to you guys. That's actually what she kind of does. She kind of. We have to remain very quiet.
Why?
Because of the werejackal.
Oh, okay. Can I try talking?
Mate, can we come in until the werejackal reverts?
She opens the door again, wider this time, and she beckons you like the old lady had inside. Every one of you. She glances at every single one of you and says, "Come in." Very quietly and very calm and collected.
I really don't like this. I really don't like this.
I follow you guys in.
Awkwardly. I'll follow you in. I'll follow you. I talk to him. I'm like, listen, do you have any
So do all of you guys follow this into the house for one?
I'm going.
I am sitting on the porch.
She looks at you. She beckons you again. She beckons you again. Come in.
So Joe turns and says, "I'm praying. Stop."
You feel a little push, bringing you a little closer to the porch, Joe.
I like this. This
is getting spooky.
I go inside because I don't feel like being dragged.
The door shuts, and you since Joe, you rolled a high enough perception, and you also rolled a high enough perception. No, when you rolled again, I said you understood about the magical aura and everything. You feel the same familiar magical aura surround the front door, and you feel it shut.
Also, wait. How tall is the druid?
Like 8 feet, I guess.
8 feet?
No, I don't.
Wait,
No, let me look at my thing. I actually forgot.
You don't know how tall you made your character?
No. Actually, I forgot. Where's the fucking...
Alright, so you see the inside of the house is actually now much bigger.
She's 5'3". She's not that tall, sorry.
5'3". Oh, never mind. Disappointed.
Okay, so then the witch is actually tall. How tall are you guys for one?
I'm 5'11". How tall is the witch?
She's about 6'2".
I pog.
So, alright, so as you all go in, I wanted to wait for everyone to come in. You notice the house is actually much bigger now. It's way bigger. It's much more of a spacious. It actually, like, on the inside, it is like a 4-story house. And as big as one. There's a living room. There is a dining room. There is a much better kitchen with much better assortment of what appears to be new silverware. And the house is all lit, apart from every door that the thatch has on the windows. And there are 4. There's 4 of you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are 4 seats in the middle of the living room.
I do not fucking like this. This is not fucking
I trust her.
No, we fucking shouldn't.
I trust her.
I
You're
don't know her, so
You're sick.
No,
I
you remember
can't
the
trust.
familiarity I felt? I trust her.
You the familiarity. with
Okay,
the
this is
disgust
all
the
character, so
cauldron.
hold up, everyone. Shh, we
We didn't do the
gotta.
fire test.
Okay, so what do? There's 4 of
I
you in the
sit.
room, and there's. You sit down.
Oh
So
wait,
what do
no.
you do?
First, I offer my seat to the witch.
As you try to offer your seat, another seat appears as she sits down, almost as appeared
Right.
by magic.
I sit next to.
Okay,
Do I have to sit?
you feel an emanating essence from all the seats that is beckoning all of you to sit down.
No, that just makes it fucking more like a nope.
The druid starts flailing wildly against the
I
door.
don't like this. I really don't like this. I think I'm gonna stand.
As you stand,
I give
Witch.
Aiden a piercing gaze.
Fuck
okay,
you,
no,
Jason.
wait, hold up, everyone. Shh. All right. So who is standing? Who is sitting?
I'm sitting.
I choose to stand. Better for circulation.
I'm thinking.
Natasha, what do you do?
I'm thinking I might just
As
stand.
the druid and you are also standing, she sits up and approaches you too. As she touches your shoulder, you feel a warm sense of familiarity.
You can just say. I got a
And both
boner,
of you
don't gotta hide
roll
it.
a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what the fuck is
Oh
that?
fuck me.
Is she gonna kill you?
What the fuck is that? Wisdom
You
Ah,
roll with
I gotta-
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So I got a
She's
0.
gonna kill
I got
you.
a 0.
How do I roll with disadvantage if I have 5 plus wisdom?
No, you roll 2 dice, and
Joey,
whichever one's the lowest, you pick that one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you plus your modifier after to the lower
Why
one.
so much disadvantage? No wonder we're getting garbage rolls.
I mean, someone chose to approach the witch in the middle of the fucking woods who wanted to be left alone.
Yeah, shit, dick.
Okay, so my lowest roll was 16 and I have a plus 5.
So 21.
You kind of resist at first, but you still feel the warm, friendly glow of this being
Friendly?
before
I
you.
don't know the lady.
Well, she's emanating it. It's not like you feel it. She's actually emanating it. You feel comfort, warm.
to be caught on fire.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 0, so I pop a squat on the seat there. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I yawn. I'm like,
You are now charmed for an hour.
Say your medicine, dickhead.
shit.
Yeah.
We're not letting Jay make decisions after this.
Hey, man, it'll probably work out okay. Don't just trust me. Trust me.
Oh,
Trust me. Please just trust me. All right. Let the DM speak.
Okay, so Natasha, do you stand or do you sit? This is up to you now.
I stand.
Oh my god.
As you stand, she looks at you, a little confused at why you're not standing. You still feel the warm, familiar seat. Like you want to sit, but you're not. You resist the charm's effect. So everyone is sitting. The witch, well, the young girl, echoes the druid to stand next to the group. And as you can see, the druid's seat has now disappeared as she begins to sit down. She looks at all of you and doesn't say a word. She just sits
What's up?
and
That makes it fucking creepy.
so who speaks first for one?
Am I allowed to speak?
You are all allowed to speak. It's just whatever she says, you treat like a really good friend and you kind of obey whatever she
She's your
says.
charm.
I'm like, all right, listen, pal. How about you? You know, we're good friends. I feel like. Why don't you just lay it on me? What's going on here?
Roll charisma.
As you kind of talk somewhat loud, somewhat that echoes, you hear the sound muffles outside. You can feel the echo that should be there in this big indoor space is gone. And she looks at you and she says, I'm protecting you. That is all she says. As she does that, the table appears in front of all of you. In there is 4 pieces of plates with steak on them.
Eat.
Hamburger.
Eat. I look at her, thank her, and eat it.
I'm a little bit.
Consume.
You know what? Even out of character, what temperature is the steak cooked at?
It's a perfectly cooked steak.
Well, roll perception for one. If you actually want to know what the steak is, you gotta roll a perception with disadvantage. With disadvantage since you're charmed still.
What about me? I'm not charmed. Does it count?
God damn it! I rolled a 20 and now I got a 1. Okay, it's a 1.
Steak is no rock.
What about me? What about me? I'm not charmed.
You roll a normal 20 and see what you get.
Okay. Get my flashlight back on.
So as far as you can tell, it is actually a well-cooked food.
Oh, I got a 20!
Well done.
Okay. So Natasha, as you can tell, the food is almost cooked like a professional chef.
Okay, well, I cut open the middle. Is there pink in the middle?
There's no pink. It is cooked all the way through.
No!
Well, as you sit there and you seat and you kind of do that, like about to do like no, steak changes to your favorite kind of steak.
Yes.
Wow.
We should have trusted her. Dumbass.
Well, no, I'm about to eat this and get poisoned, Che, okay? I'm concerned.
I'm simping, bro.
Of course you are.
Okay, so what do? The food is put before you, and if any of you don't like steak, is your favorite kind of meat food. And if you're a vegetarian in this campaign, it is actually plant-based. No, it's plant-based. It is actually like an organic type of salad that would appear.
I finish my meal, thank her, and ask her what happened to the inside of the house.
The inside of the house looks at you.
The inside of the house looks at me?
1 second.
No, she does. She does. No, she looks at you. The house, being how much bigger on the inside, emanates this warm sense of feeling, and she speaks and she says, "The house never changed. Your perception of the house has changed."
Yo, she's spitting.
Did
the perception of the old lady change as well? Did my perception of the old lady? Yeah, I'm saying, did my perception of the old lady change as well?
I am the same as I always have been. It's just I did not want to show you my true form.
Because one of you would bang her.
Hey, man.
Well, she's a witch who has clearly lived here for a long time. Actually, roll a perception check if you want to know more.
Me? Okay.
Yes, if you want to know more about her.
Cool. I got a. Wait, is that my perception? Perception.
Just roll a natural 20. Okay.
I roll.
You can tell the reason why she hid herself, from what you can gather, is she very distrusty of people. However, you can tell the aura she's emanating is she actually wants to keep you safe in this house.
I see.
She
Does anyone else want to interject, or am I going to say something else?
It's up to party.
I'm seeing my steak.
The woman is in. Alright, let me describe her more. She's in kind of your stereotypical witch robes, how with more adjustments to fit her. However, it is not black. It's actually white. It's pure white.
Oh, well, never mind. You should have just said something. Never mind. We already know white robes just mean good.
Oh my god.
No,
it only changed though when you got in the house. She was in rags before you got in the house.
That sounded a lot worse than I meant it. That sounded a lot more racist than I implied.
Alright, so that's what her outfit changed to. That's what changed to. It was their normal stereotypical. You couldn't really tell since all of you roll shit perceptions.
Is there a hood?
Except me.
Which outfits don't have hoods? What are you talking about?
He's making a Ku Klux Klan funny.
What are you talking about? No idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, can I ask her why she gave us the soup to begin with?
she looks at you again. This time with a more friendly gaze than before. The soup was to see if you would help a old woman wash her bowls.
Yo, see? Listen to me.
For the record, I also gave her my portion of the soup, so I was not a dick to her.
True.
Yeah, none of you were actually dick. You actually all helped her except
Can I ask
For
her
Natasha.
the beginning.
Yes, you can ask her anything. You're all there. You just gotta do it one at a time.
While my familiar is eating the steak, I ask her, "Why did you let me in the house? I am not with these people earlier. Why did you let me in?"
You are in danger if you leave.
I live in these woods, though.
Then you know of the danger I speak of. She does not reply after that.
I have nothing.
Joe, do you have anything to say? Ask her if she knows about your god, Joe. I say this via mind link. I turn to Joe and I say this via mind link.
Is this a D&D equivalent of bring up politics at Thanksgiving?
Yes. Please do it.
Wyatt.
Please do it.
What's up, Joe?
Unrelated, but Logan is here.
Hi, Wyatt.
Okay. Hey, Logan.
Also unrelated, my familiar is an owl.
Let's go. Owls are my favorite animal. Like, actually, let's go.
Okay, everyone, calm. We gotta. So, Joe, this is you. Do you want to say something?
She is known of my religion.
So, do you actually say your deity's name, or do you ask if she knows of your religion?
I do not say the deity's name.
She looks at you,
I go
kind of
get another
intently at
tattoo to
first.
accompany my steak.
Hold up. Hold up. She looks at you, at Joe's character, very intently. Stares at him. Almost feels like she stares right through you.
That was
And she says, I haven't, but I have now. Almost as you feel as if she was, for a brief moment, looking through your mind.
Spooky.
Well, only Joe knows this, and Joe felt it.
Yes.
Wait, if I'm mind linked to him, does that do anything?
She gets to.
Are you still mind linked after you said that?
Yeah, I didn't disconnect.
Okay. You feel a presence that also pierces through the mind link, and as she's staring at Joe, one of her eyes quickly shifts towards you.
Chameleon.
Well, no, like both eyes do it, but like one is clearly looking directly at him, and her head's kind of cocked, and she's looking at both of you.
So like her face is toward Joe, but she looks at me for a second.
No, like it's cocked at like she's like at an angle a bit and looking at you.
I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I bust out ye old floss.
Okay,
Joe, should we keep this to ourselves, or should we ask what the fuck was that? You think we keep this to ourselves?
I think we keep this to ourselves. And Wyatt,
what's up?
after my meal, can I just long rest?
Well, the whole point of this is she's trying to get you to long rest. Is that's like the whole point of this house?
Yeah, I've been wanting to long rest ever since the steak. Can I long rest?
You can, but you'd have to ask her where the beds are, unless you just want to fall asleep in the chair, Joe.
I ask her, would there be a place to stay or sleep?
As all of you finish your meals, and she looks at all of you, her hands fold, and almost like a clapping motion, but they don't clap.
Oh, yeah.
The room changes completely. It is now a hallway with 5 doors. She points to each one of the doors and say, take your pick. It will be whatever you want inside.
I pick the second door on the left.
Like, why do you have to? Yeah.
What was that? Hold up, who said something? I can't hear you.
I said I pick the second door on the left.
I think
Not that.
Dave's trying
Someone
to
else
talk.
said something. Someone else said something. I
Dave's trying to
slightly
talk.
heard them.
My bad.
Babe, you have to speak up.
What do you say?
Babe, you gotta speak up. Where's your microphone?
Babe, come on, talk to us, babe.
Don't call him babe.
Alright,
His
so-
name is Jesus.
Alright, so
I don't know if he's
you
talking
pick the
to us or
second door on the
someone else.
left. At first, it's a little bland, but as you start to focus more on it, the room changes and visualize and becomes what feels like a room you are well acquainted with, and it has all the things you could ever wish for in it.
Sounds too real.
So do I just get to take something, or is it just like I guess it's just a perception thing.
It's a bedroom. It is a bedroom.
Okay, it's just a bedroom. Okay. I want to, before I get ready to do my long rest, I want to do the funny ritual with my daggers, and then put them on a nightstand.
Okay, well that covers you. All right. So anyone else? What rooms do you guys take?
I want to thank her also.
She smiles. For the first time you've ever seen her since she was the old lady, she smiles. And she slowly shuts the door. Okay. Anyone else?
Sleep.
Like, what rooms do you guys take?
I take
Anything
the
that's
first
left
door.
over.
I take the first door on the right and thank her on behalf of my god.
As you go in the room, the room changes, similar to as it did before that you did not see because it was slightly out of your eyesight. But you notice a small altar to your god in the
Can I
room.
sacrifice Aiden?
What? Why? What, is she trying to make us do a sacrifice?
No, you cannot, Joe. Hey, so Natasha, as you go in there, your room feels more outside. You can feel the fresh breeze of the wind. You can feel the grass on the floor, and you see a hammock in between two trees in the room.
Some spooky shit going on here.
All right, who else is left? There is 4 doors, right? So I got 3 down. So Aiden.
God, I just realized a single turn of combat is going to be absolutely ages with like 7 or 8 people.
I
know,
will
Joe.
take.
We got 5 people, honestly.
I will take the
5 or
the
6.
next
I think
room,
it's 6.
the next available room.
As you enter the room, it is more acoustic than the rest of the house. You can tell by you being a musician of sorts that this is musician's paradise. There is a canvas, there's several musical instruments, and there's a bed. There's a bed made for a king.
Ooh, I sit on the bed. I bust out my guitar and start tuning it and
If
strumming.
you
out.
wake me, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
She shuts the door.
Quite
She
loud.
shuts the door very softly. As you play, you can tell the sound does not leave the room. It actually stays inside to create the acoustics needed for a performance.
Damn straight.
And take your long rest and roll your hit die.
Wait, what?
Wait,
what's
so
my-
how do I roll a hit dice?
Joe, you can explain this better than I can.
Well, I would be able to, except D&D Beyond doesn't actually give me a physical hit dice. It just tells me if I pass or not.
How would you naturally do it? Because it's been a while since I've done.
Let me go grab it.
I'm pretty sure you just roll a hit dice, and it's how many HP you get back per thing. Right,
so I'm
Joe?
at 6 HP.
Sounds about
Babe,
right.
did you say something earlier?
Hmm?
Did you say something earlier?
No.
Okay. So you basically roll to see, since all of you are full health except the rogue who had to bleed, you get full health back. I'd just say since you all roll.
Okay. It depends on what class you are, but
It's your attacking dice, right?
Yeah.
Just roll your attack dice.
Which is that?
Joe, what's Druid's attack dice?
Druids is a D8.
Let's
You roll your
ride.
D8.
A D8.
D8, and then a bard is a
Rogue is
D6.
D8, Bard is D8.
All D8 now.
I'm
so
a
y'all all
I
D8.
rolled a 3.
I'm
Okay,
trying
so
to
you get
figure
3
out which one
HP
is the
back.
D8.
I roll a 3, but I'm
It's an
already
8-sided die.
I'll roll
It's the
for
only
you.
other one that has more sides on it than the D20. It's one less than the D thing. Isn't the little triangle one, Joe?
The triangle's a
It's-
D4.
D4?
Yeah.
It's a D8. It's above the D6, which is just the square.
Yeah, that's right there.
Okay.
You want me to just roll for you, or I mean, you're a full health, so it doesn't really matter. I guess.
It doesn't matter. You're at full health.
Wait,
Well,
Someone just
no.
roll for me because
Okay,
I'm trying
so-
to use real dice and I don't understand which one is which.
All right, Natasha. So remember, where's the picture of the box you sent? You sent in the group chat, right? Or the tin?
Yeah, the tin.
Because ours are different. So you see the D20s at the bottom. The triangle is your D. What's the triangle again, Joe? That's your
D4.
D4.
Triangle's
Next to is the D10, and above that D10 is your D8. It's that little.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, it's got 8 numbers on it and ends at 8. That's how you know it's
I was
D8.
trying to count them and I couldn't count fast enough. Okay, so I just roll this.
What are you talking about? They have numbers on them.
I'm stupid, okay?
You just go to the highest number and you see what type of dice is. That's how I've always gone.
And I roll it for health or what?
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
to
well,
see
you're
how
at
much
full
health
HP,
you
so it
5.
doesn't matter.
Well, you're at full HP, so it doesn't matter. So, it is now the next morning, and you're all awakened by the same young woman you met last night.
Can I interject for 1 second?
Yes.
How long are we gonna go for this?
This is until next morning, so this is roughly 5 to 6 hours.
No, not this. I meant continue
This-
this.
I don't know. Whenever you guys want to decide to stop.
I don't work tomorrow, so like.
Well, some of us
Yeah.
have work and some of us have to sleep.
I have to do neither, so I'm down.
Oh,
Whatever you
well,
want.
I'm
I'll
just
stop
saying
whenever
Natasha,
everyone else stops.
I guess it's whenever you want to go to sleep, then, Natasha.
I'm good another hour.
Okay.
10:30.
That's fine.
Okay. So, you all greeted, as I said, by the same, now much more familiar woman than before. And your charm is up as well, since you slept 6 hours.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what was my mana at now?
You're full since you took a long rest completely.
Okay, so is mana just kind of a subjective thing, or can I get like hard numbers on that?
It's spell slots. It's by how many spells you can cast, and it goes up with each level. I think at base you can cast 2 as a bard, or 3. 2 or 3.
What's weird? Okay, so 2. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it here. All right.
Also, unknowing to you guys, this is actually the second video I've made.
Okay.
Alright, so what?
Okay, so who wants to be woken up?
11, so roughly 30 minutes.
Me, wake me up first.
Okay, so 30 minutes. Okay. If you want us to continue without you, Joe, or do you want to like keep going? Because I could say like you went ahead of them since you can technically walk faster.
You guys can continue on without me at that point.
All right, I'll just say then, Joe. All right. So who wants to be woken up
Wake me up
first?
first. Wake me up first.
Okay, she knocks on your door. She says, "It is sunrise. Now is the best time to go." She says to all of you as she knocks on each and every single one of your door.
I was awake before she even knocked on the door.
Okay.
I wake up groggy out of bed, grab my daggers, and exit the door. The bedroom door.
I wake up, my dick kind of burning from the goblins.
My familiar is still asleep, so I carry my familiar.
The house or something.
Wait, well, who said what? There was so many people talking. I don't know who even asked a question.
I wasn't asking a question.
There was someone asked a question.
I think someone was
it was
talking to
Game
someone
Boy.
else outside the chat.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I was.
Game Boy said something though.
Yeah, Game Boy said something.
Hey, sis, did you say something
What?
again?
Oh yeah, that was me.
What'd you say?
Oh, that you guys could like give her gold as thanks, because like she let you guys sleep in the house,
I
and
don't
she
got
gave you
shit
guys
on
soup
me.
and stuff.
I don't think any of us have
Well-
money yet.
I got
Yeah,
robbed.
Natasha has no money at all.
I have
Joe,
money.
I don't know what Joe's got, and everyone
I
else
have
is like
money.
broke.
I've
Yeah, I
got.
got robbed.
How much is 15? Wait, how much is like 15 gold pieces?
For
If I
one,
just
if you have
told the-
15 gold pieces, you're like set for a bit.
I have.
Just give her a
I-
gold piece.
Yeah, I have start. If you want, I can cut down the amount of currency I have. I have 15 gold pieces and 30 silver pieces. Because of my
All
money.
right. So, do you all leave the rooms? For one, do you all leave the rooms, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I grab my stuff. And
Has have you all grab your stuff and get your stuff together? She does the same motion she did before, and the room changes back to the living room that you were in last night when you ate your food. She stands before you and goes towards the door. You feel the magic that was around the door and around the house, somewhat down, but still very prevalent there.
I thank
hope-
her on my way out.
Well, she didn't open the door. Yeah, I was
Oh, never
about to
mind.
say.
Oh, sorry.
You
Hey,
slam your face into the door.
Yeah, you walk right into the door.
I'll
Whoops. Hey,
you lose 1 hit point.
take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. No, don't worry about that. She says, I hope you all slept tonight. I'm sorry I had to be a little aggressive to get you in, but
I mean, so
I
was
know
though.
I know the person who's cursed, and I would not want them to hurt you, nor would I want you to hurt them.
Huh?
The werejackal that you guys
Oh.
fought, you know?
Oh, they know that.
They're
okay.
cursed. They're cursed, so
So me attempting to seduce the werejackal is a big no, I assume, right?
I mean,
In the human
D&D.
form.
You didn't know what it was, for one. You just woke up and saw this hunk of a shadow devouring and ripping things to shred in the woods. And
He said,
Alright.
yes, I want to bang this.
That's Aiden's character.
Alright, so now there's I'm gonna tell you there's multiple things you can do with the witch. Like specifically, you can leave, you can give her something, or you can ask more information of her. There is plenty of time left in the morning.
I think that we should just leave and I think we should give our thanks and leave.
Yeah, just give
Feel
her a
like we
gold
shouldn't press
piece
her.
and then depart.
I think this is fine.
I would
You all
give her
wanna leave?
something, but I'm broke
Oh, I give her a gold piece.
on behalf of everyone.
Yeah, on behalf of everyone.
She looks at you and she says, claps, puts her hand over your hand and puts back down and says that will not be needed.
Oh, well,
I
thank
only ask that you try to be more cautious in these woods.
Oh,
And
don't
be
worry.
very
we
cautious and be cautious on your journey.
won't. Oh, well. If you're asking me to practice safe sex, I'm gonna have to say it's hard no, but thank you. I appreciate the thought.
I apologize for Aiden.
She's seen a lot of crazier shit, so she's kind of unfazed by what you're saying and hands you back the gold piece, and then her hand beckons and the door opens very gently, and she says, "You are welcome." Yeah, I know, right? Great ass Discord. 10 out of 10. Just boost me out mid-call.
You are on your way.
You're on your way. DM leaves. World is dead. The world no longer exists. You're all dead.
And she says,
Oh my god, that was so beautiful!
I know. I heard it boop, and I was like, ah, shit. Alright, back to sincerity. Shh. Hold it in. Shh. You are welcome to leave. She holds her hand out. Now you all leave, or
Well, I thank her again as I leave.
she waves. So as you all leave out the house, you're gonna try to go back the way you came, where you saw the werejackal last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you all leave, she waves at you, and just as you slightly get past where Joe felt the barrier the last night, where you felt that strong magical pressure, the house is gone. As you turn around,
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
it is back to woods after woods. It's completely gone, like it was never there.
Damn it.
And who gave her the gold?
Aiden did.
Aiden, in your hand. Yeah, but she gave you something with the gold.
Oh, what?
On the back side of the gold, you feel a sudden urge to turn it over.
I turn it over.
It reads, "Come meet me when you're in the city."
Oh boy.
Ooh,
There
damn.
is a road. There's a road and there's a town on a map on the back of the coin, and a safe path through the woods. And you feel a strong magical presence around all of you.
Oh fuck yeah! Wait.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
God.
You know, I don't know if I'm reading this into this correctly or not.
You aren't.
Did I? Is this just like a hey, come? I'm not actually asking for an answer, but here's my thought. It's like, hey.
For one, she's not asking for sex. If that's what you're gonna ask, she's just it's an open invitation to friends to come meet her when you're back in the city.
Okay, I'm
And
just.
there's a map
Oh, wow.
of your concurrent woods.
Oh, lovely.
Okay,
And you feel a protection spell around you.
Okay, well I'm just
So
saying.
you will all have plus. So until you leave the woods, you all have +2 hit points.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, wait. So +2 include
do
over our
you put that
max.
to the temporary hit points?
These are all temporary until you leave the woods.
+2?
Yep, +2.
Okay. I just thought maybe it was a booty call. Okay, but anyway, we follow the map. At least I follow the map. I show everyone the map. I'm like, dude, let's go to town. And we walk towards the town.
I follow.
So,
Is Joe gone?
Joe, you still here?
And here.
Oh,
Okay. So, do you all follow the map precisely?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Gamer Boy, do you want to now be introduced to the group since you've been kind of waiting for so long for them to lead this witch?
Oh, yeah. I'll introduce myself now.
So, as you follow the path, see someone kind of a little lost in the woods. Not familiar with it at all. But you see an old turtle appreciating the nature, but somewhat out of place. As you four approach him, roll a perception check, actually, Gamer Boy, with advantage, since you're a wizard.
Perception, that's 20, correct?
Yep, just a d20 and natural, so you had nothing to it.
Already then? Let's see, 20. So 7.
So you are completely unaware of the 4 people who are approaching you as you are taken aback by a rare species of
What?
creature. It's a rare owl that you know has very strong magical presence in these woods. It is said to be the protector to anyone who finds it. So, what is the marching order for you four? Is Jaden, since he's got the coin, leading the line?
it's Aiden, by the way. There's no J in my name.
Say,
You're good.
are you leading the line since you have the map?
Yeah, I lead.
So you'd come across him first.
Okay. I look at him.
Behind him.
I look at him. I study him. I'm like, so do you got a dick or?
Oh,
I
come
apologize
on.
for Aiden and introduce us.
Okay, so you all shade introductions. So, Gamer Boy, this is when you would introduce your character.
Oh, introduce my character?
Yeah, like you want to
didn't
say your name.
introduce
For
our
one, the
characters,
4
hello?
strangers haven't shared their names at all to each other through this entire journey, and are 4 strangers.
We said this like a Quentin Tarantino movie, so we're not using our names.
Yeah.
I figured you guys would have done that during the dinner part.
Nope.
Nope, they've never shared
Nope,
their names
They
at all.
never.
Through the entirety of this campaign, for the last, 2 hours, have not shared any of their names to each other. And the witch is the only one that knows all your names.
Which is sad as hell.
concerning. She's gonna dox me.
I actually don't know what I want my character's name to be. I just made a
Greetings,
placeholder.
wandering travelers. My name is Grok, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So this guy's like a turtle man.
He's a turtle.
He's a turtle. Wow. Wait.
Yeah,
So
He's
so
a
how
turtle
big-
man. He's a turtle man, but he is somewhat old. You
How
can tell.
how tall is he? Are we talking like actual turtle size, or are we talking like?
No, he's a.
My
He's
character
about
height is like 5'4".
5'3".
That's what I put for my.
Oh, so like the dude from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. He's like
Oogway.
Master Oogway. He's literally just imagine Master Oogway, and that's his character. He also picked the wizard too. It patches it perfectly. All you need is to disappear with lilies.
I don't care what his name is. I'm calling him Sheldon. 'Cause he's a Michelle.
I apologize again for
Is that racist of me to say in D&D?
I mean, technically, yeah,
Yes.
since there's a whole race of these creatures.
That is very
I
racist, man. Very
I
racist.
apologize. That was a very insensitive joke on my behalf. I don't want to get canceled, please.
Hand being canceled.
Wyatt, what was my
and
race
ask him
again? I
what he's
can't
doing in
pronounce
the
it.
forest.
You're of an Ava. I don't even remember. You're the ones that are touched by the gods.
What kind of gobbledygook is that shit? Damn.
I know it's something with an A, but they're like touched by the gods, and there's like
Asimar?
fallen, non-fallen, and there's protectors.
Oh, he said it. He
Yeah,
said it.
Asimar.
Asmar, that's it.
Okay.
So
I
has
want
you
to approach
exchanged
him and ask him
pleasant?
what he's doing.
Okay, this is you, gamer boy. This is all you guys RPing. I'm just the world.
Jesus, his name is Jesus. Damn it!
Hey, I can call whatever I want.
You
I can
suck.
call him Turtle Lad for all I care.
You suck with names.
Turtle man.
I
You
can call him
racist.
Turtle Man too.
You racist?
I can call him Barnacle Boy if I want. Alright.
Barnacle boy.
And together we will crush this game. There you go. You guys all just gonna stand there in the middle of the woods?
I
I
asked my
I
question.
already introduced
I asked
myself,
I asked
like,
the turtle
these guys are
guy.
mute.
asked the turtle guy. I'm like, hey, are you going to town or are you leaving town?
Just wandering into town, but got lost on my way.
Listen, I got
This
this
is a
cool
nearby town.
coin. I got this cool coin map from which you may or may not want a booty call when I get there. So how about you join up with us and we'll walk there?
Why would you say booty call?
Very well. It seems
Okay.
like an
That was
interesting
easy.
adventure.
So now you are a band of 5.
I would also like to introduce myself since I was in the back.
Joe comes
Oh
out.
yeah, that's right. Joe is all the way in the back. I completely forgot. The fastest member of the party was at the tail end.
Sure am. I
You left Joe
Watch
behind. You was
the
taking a leak
jackal.
behind some bushes.
They just abandoned you, Joe. That's what really happened. You were too baffled by the house disappearing, and then they left you, and then you rushed to catch up to them.
guess so.
Did you shift
Alright,
into
so-
anything or no?
No.
He's still a
We
humanoid.
don't know
As
you're
far
a
as
shifter
you,
yet.
I'm
so
so
none of you
humanoid.
know. The only one that knows anything about you, since you haven't shared jack shit with anyone, is actually the witch.
I mean, I guess I kind of know things. Very surface level things.
Okay, so Joe, you and Turtle Boy share your acquaintances. I told you, I'll call him Turtle Lad.
You're so mean.
Hey, unless he says I can't call him Turtle Lad, I'll call him Turtle Lad.
You can't call me Turtle Lad.
Alright, Gamer
We're
Boy.
calling you Turtle Lad.
You should have called him
Hey.
Turtle Boy.
Alright, seriousness.
I introduced myself as Keaton. I am a paladin.
You fucked it up.
My notebook.
You fucked it up. How this is not going to be you're not going to be able to analyze the story.
We don't exchange names.
What are you talking about? You never even asked the witch her name. As far as you guys know, the witch has no name.
Oh yeah, actually, shit. That's gonna
You
be
boys aren't that smart, are you?
You're smart either. You was in the room.
I go invisible and make an attempt on the druid's life. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I heard.
Grab her by the pussy.
You're
Uh-huh.
speaking to a druid who hasn't barely spoken to humans before.
What are you talking about? I read your backstory. You were raised by a human. Your contact with human is about as much
I never said
as possible
anything
with anyone else in this entire medieval world.
I turn to him. I'm like, all right, let's since we're exchanging names, name Silverhand. All right.
Oh my god!
I want you to say your name's Johnny so bad. So you tell me when he was making his character, he was like, yo, the first thing I want to ask, since I'm a bard and you're allowing us to have specialized items, can I have a guitar? And then the second thing he asked was sunglasses, and then he told me his character's name. And I was like, what are you, Johnny?
And alright. Wait, how do you spell the paladin?
P.
It's Keaton.
Babe, are you writing this down?
Of course, this is actually important.
Journal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write this down too, because I will 100% forget.
Where's it? K-E-A what?
Keaton.
K-O-N. Oh, Keaton. I thought.
As you guys are exchanging names, you are approached by what appears to be a presence.
Do we roll perception?
No, because all of you are. Well, you can, but would be with disadvantage. So take your poison.
No.
No, thank
I'll
you.
wait on
No
that.
more
I
disadvantage,
don't need
please.
any more disadvantage ruled perception, please.
Apparently, our eyesight is the
Man,
size of a
big
spider,
boss
and we can barely see.
We're talking about the size of a spider is amazing. Eyes like a spider, you can see everything. You can even see behind you.
I'm a tabaxi bard known as Silverhand. 2 words.
Oh yeah, have that down. Let's see. Missing Natasha's character name and
The figure stands behind Joe.
probably only Black Friend's character name.
I look behind me.
Could you put your character name in chat? It'd probably just be easier to do it there.
Yeah, it would. The figure slightly as tall
They
as
don't
Joe,
seem
so you
fine.
can't see the figure. You just see what appears to be a great sword. It's coming from behind Joe, somewhat.
Do I have to put the last name as well?
You can if you want, but yeah, you see this figure, and I would say you see it, and it's slightly taller than Joe. It's got more feminine features, and you feel this sense of like emanating from the coin that you can't directly see it because of the magical barrier that is over you. And it is definitely a magical, innate creature, humanoid-like.
If it's a muscle girl, it's over. I say, hi. Who are you?
As you say this, creature kind of nods, gazes at you. You can't see the eyes, but you can tell its head is shifted and is looking directly at you. No one else has noticed this creature as it moves around.
You want to tell us what's going on?
Moving around. Wait, what? Yeah, something's behind us. I can't tell if this is a muscular woman or a feminine body lifter. But something a little
Can we
strange.
look?
Okay. Can
You
I roll
can
for
look. This is
perception?
D&D.
Hey, look! Say look!
Okay, look.
Can I roll for perception?
Yes, you can with disadvantage.
It's still disadvantage even though it's right behind us.
Even if we
You
turn
can't
around and
click-
look, it's
even-
still gonna be
even-
disadvantage.
It's disadvantage because it's not technically corporeal. It's more transparent and loose.
Ooh,
Oh, so it's a fucking ghost.
All right, I'm rolling. I got a
Yeah.
9.
20 perception.
Would you roll with disadvantage?
I got a 9.
And then what did Gamer Boy roll? Because he also rolled.
Oh, well, I just rolled 1 and I got a 2.
Okay, so you both. Everyone can tell that this creature is.
I got an 8.
Well, wow, you guys are all really low and really shit here, except one of you, and it's still low.
I mean, it says I have like passive perception or something.
So this creature is very corporeal, and almost like a haze that is emanating from this creature.
I enter spirit realm and see if I can notice his presence.
As you enter the spirit, as you're in the spirit realm, you can roll another perception.